Before you spend your hard-earned money on this product, wait a second. There is so much noise out there, so I spent hours deep diving into the actual factory spec sheets and real buyer reports to give you the real unbiased verdict. We're skipping the whole physical unboxing completely today. Why? Because staring at a shiny cardboard box doesn't tell you how a device actually performs. We're sticking strictly to the hard data.
Welcome to Tech Verdict Central. We do the heavy lifting of research, chewing through the technical breakdowns so you can buy better and, most importantly, without regrets. If you're looking for a perfectly structured, objective explainer of exactly what this tech can and cannot do, well, you're in exactly the right place. We take those dry factory numbers and turn them into actual understanding.
And hey, just to make your life easier right off the bat, if you already know you want this and just want to secure the lowest price from a reliable seller, the official safe link is right down there in the description. Grab it whenever you're ready. All right, let's get straight into the technical breakdown. So, what are we looking at here? The Rongta Thermal Portable Printer is all about untethered freedom. It's a versatile, budget-friendly wireless printer built for on-the-go use. Think travel, school, home office. It is firmly categorized as an accessible entry into the portable printer market, meaning it's aimed squarely at folks who want reliable printing without getting slammed by premium pricing or getting bogged down in overly complex features. It's just straightforward utility. Now, this brings us to the main technical differentiator, which is thermal transfer technology. This is huge because it completely eliminates traditional ink cartridges. Zero ink. Instead of spraying liquid ink that, dries out, clogs up, or spills everywhere, the thermal transfer process literally uses heat to create the text or image. The factory data confirms this creates durable prints and labels without the mess or the constant, annoying expense of buying replacement ink. This is an absolute game changer for travel because carrying around fragile ink cartridges in your bag is just a nightmare waiting to happen.
But look, it's not all perfect. Buried deep in the technical specs is a specific detail about high-volume printing that could completely change your buying decision. I'll show you exactly what the brand is hiding about that in just a bit. But before we get to that critical flaw, let's map out the rest of the core capabilities.
Okay, connectivity. In the real world, this is everything, right? The wireless setup here ensures seamless integration with your smartphones, tablets, and laptops. The hardware specs confirm true multi-platform compatibility, so whether you're Team Android or Team iOS, you are good to go. This makes printing documents or photos super easy on the fly with zero cables required. And honestly, the best part for everyday users, it's totally plug and play. No extra software, no hunting for weird driver installations, just connect and print. Looking at the physical dimensions in the factory analysis, the design is officially categorized as compact and lightweight. But don't let the word lightweight trick you into thinking it's cheap or fragile. The housing uses a robust plastic that, according to real buyer tests, handles drops in everyday wear remarkably well. It actually feels reassuringly sturdy for the price point. Plus, it's small enough to be genuinely portable. Just toss it in a backpack or briefcase or shove it in a kitchen drawer when you're done.
So, summarizing the pros, what I liked most when analyzing this product is its sheer, reliable efficiency. The combo of wireless connectivity, that inkless thermal tech, and a tough, lightweight body makes its budget portability pretty much unmatched for travel or home use. It promises to do a simple job, and it does it without quietly draining your bank account on consumables.
But there is a critical limitation you absolutely need to consider before swiping your credit card. Like all budget-friendly tech, some engineering sacrifices had to be made to keep that price down. If you ignore this next detail, you might end up with a device that totally clashes with your actual workflow.
It really boils down to budget portability versus premium output. Because this is an accessible entry-level device, it just cannot deliver the professional-grade output quality you'd get from much more expensive models. If you're expecting ultra-high-def gallery-quality photo prints, yeah, thermal transfer at this price tier isn't going to cut it. The performance numbers clearly show this is built for functional, everyday printing, not premium publishing. And here's the rest of the negative reality to digest. Remember that detail about high-volume printing I mentioned earlier? Well, the spec sheet confirms this model fundamentally lacks high-volume printing capacity. You literally cannot churn out a 500-page manuscript in one sitting. It'll likely overheat or need cooling pauses. On top of that, it's missing advanced printing features. And based on user reports, the mobile app interface, well, it gets the job done, but it definitely lacks polish and customization depth. It is very basic. So, this brings us to the ultimate question. We've seen the robust portability and the awesome inkless design, but we've also unpacked the lack of high-volume capacity and that basic app. Weighing this real-world performance against its super accessible price tag,
Is this printer actually worth your money? To figure that out, we need to do a logical buyer profile breakdown. Let's follow the numbers. Step 1. Identify your daily print volume. Are you doing a couple of shipping labels a day or hundreds of pages? Step 2. Determine your need for extreme portability. Do you actually need to print from a coffee shop, or does your printer just sit on a desk? Step 3. Assess your budget constraints. Are you willing to pay triple for premium features you might never touch? Run your needs through those 3 steps, and the verdict gets incredibly clear.
Our unbiased verdict is a very confident yes for specific use cases. Based on the data, this printer is absolutely perfect for travelers, students, small business owners, and folks working from a home office. If that sounds like you probably just need a reliable portable printer for standard, everyday tasks, and you want it without spending a fortune on a premium unit. For you, this model delivers honest, dependable value that totally matches your practical needs.
On the flip side, those functional limits make it crystal clear who this is a total waste of money for. If you need cutting-edge performance, pro-grade photo output, or if you run a business that requires continuous high-volume printing all day long, this is not for you. You will definitely get frustrated by the basic app and the volume limitations of the thermal head. You really need to look at a heavy-duty model instead.
And that brings us to our final conclusion. We've chewed through the factory numbers, analyzed the thermal tech, and laid all the limitations out on the table. If the specs on this product make sense for your needs, if you are that student, traveler, or small business owner looking for inkless portability on a strict budget, remember that the safe, discounted link straight from Amazon is waiting for you down below in the description and the pinned comment. Using that link ensures you grab the exact model we analyzed today, safely and at the lowest price. But it does leave us with one big question to think about. As thermal tech gets cheaper and even more portable, are we finally nearing the end of the expensive, traditional ink cartridge era for good? Let us know what you think down in the comments. Thanks for joining me for this Tech Verdict Central Explainer. Happy shopping, and I will see you in the next one.